Get ready, 5 seconds. The pupil will, of course, consign to the dustbin of history those who have resigned the seats to which they were elected to the present Lok Sabha. Yet, this only increases the responsibility of those of us who have remained in this house to strengthen the foundations of our democracy. Democracy in parliament and in the state legislatures remains fragile so long as the roots of our democracy do not reach down to the villages and mohallas where the people live. Our constitution detailed the provision for democracy in parliament and in the state legislatures. Therefore, democracy in these institutions has survived every vicissitude and flourished. However, our constitution did not make democracy in local self government a constitutional obligation. And so, democracy in the panchayats and nagarpalikas has withered at the roots. With these two bills, we shall ensure that the democracy at the grassroots lives. No longer will democracy in local self government be a passing political pastime. Paragraph. Through these bills, democracy in local self government becomes a solemn constitutional obligation, an obligation that can neither be outcasted nor flouted for reasons of expediency or indifference. We wanted to come to this house only after consulting all the chief ministers. Tragically, but in keeping with their position to avoid democratic discussions, all but two of the non Congress chief ministers stayed away from the discussions. Many of them refused to let the elected representatives of their parties participate in the Nagarpalika ceremonies, and I believe one of them has dismissed some of those who participated in those discussions. They denied permission to their municipal officers to attend the Conference of Municipal Officers called by the Ministry of Urban Development. We have done our best. We have done all we can to evolve them in a nationwide debate. They say there must be consensus before the Constitution is amended, but refuse to come for a discussion. How can a consensus be forged without dialogue? Their non cooperation notwithstanding, we come to Parliament at the end of the widest and most intensive series of consultations undertaken in the history of independent India. I have personally interacted with over of 25,000 knowledgeable and experienced persons, most of whom are elected representatives of the people before coming to this house with the Panchayati Raj and Nagarpalika bill. Times out of number, we have stressed that this is not a central state issue. Why should the constitutional enshrinement of democracy in the panchayats be a bone of contention between the center and the states? Why should reservations for the scheduled caste and the scheduled tribes and women be a matter of confrontation between the center and the state.